Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's been a minute since we've put up anything.
We've been working hard and vigilant at making videos, but they just haven't been edited and put out yet. So right now you're seeing a clip of us driving around doing a little bit of Doordash, and the only reason why you're seeing that is because some of the clips that we had before just weren't coming out right. So we figured we would just come in here and talk a little bit about what's going on. And some of the things that we would like to say and we didn't get to. So with that being said, Mike's going to start that because he's the one who was doing it at this portion.
Right. So the thing about Doordash, if you guys don't know, is on September 30th, I believe is what it was. This is being recorded right now on the 10th of October, so not that long afterwards. They changed the pay structure to Doordash for everybody around the country, where each order will be either guaranteed from $2 to $10 from DoorDash themselves, and then you get the tip on top of that. And then peak pay factors into that if you have peak pay in the area that you're in, and you see the full amount you're getting for the order of what DoorDash is giving you plus the customer's tip when you see the guarantee. There's not going to be a guaranteed amount that you see and then the tip is on top of it like it was before, kind of awkwardly. Everything is right there in front of you, so you can easily see how much you're getting from all sides. And from the couple days that we did DoorDash over the weekend, the new pay model is so much better than what it was before. And the income we made during those couple days were some of the best days that we've had in a long time doing it. It's basically been almost a year since we've made that much. Just from doing it like on the side. We're not even doing it full time anymore. So that was surprising to me that we made that much just from that small change.
So some of the things that we'll add into this is when we say that we went from full-time to part-time, when we say full-time, we mean from the time you can start doing DoorDash, like I think it was 10 o'clock at the time.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
In the areas that we were in.
We usually start like 11.
We would know most of the time we started at 10 o'clock. There were the times we didn't get an order until 11. So technical starting of when you got an order was, yes, around and about 11 o'clock. But we would start as soon as possible, and we would go up until the latest time that there was. So we would go from like Cranberry to downtown, just trying to find orders.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we didn't try. It's not like we didn't try and make money. We had to make this money to survive, which will again be in a later video.
We hustled.
We were just doing this nonstop all day, every day, from the time we woke up to the time we went to bed, and we were starting 4 hours later yet again. So with that being said, it's a huge change. The amount of money that we made in 2 days of doing this, just part-time for a couple hours, and even whenever he went out by himself and started even earlier than whenever I was home, was a crazy difference from whenever we were doing this full-time. We were making what we made in a full day in that many hours. There's like 5 little measly hours.
Yeah, we worked for about 5.5 hours, something like that, and we made, like Taylor said, we made basically 8 hours of work or more in that 5.5 hours.
Definitely more, because we worked really hard at this job, just trying to get back and forth.
Yeah. And even, I'm not granted, the one day we did it, there was a sports game on from our city, the Penguins. If you guys know Pittsburgh Penguins, they were playing that night, and that kind of helped a little bit with the orders. But even the day afterwards, when there was no sporting event happening, we still were making as much money.
It was pretty dead.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we even made as much as what we did.
Yeah, it was a lot slower that day, and we still made the same amount of money in the same amount of time. So, you know, we also changed up the area that we worked at a little bit, but not too far from where we usually are.
Yeah, we tried the area that we did on Sunday, and it just wasn't open, so we actually went out pretty far from where we started, and we actually made pretty good money, and we never used to make good money over there.
Yeah.
Like, it always led us back to where we started. It never stayed in that area, so with that being said, I think that DoorDash is definitely getting a lot better. They're not perfect, no no company out there is perfect, but this one I feel like they're actually starting to listen and they're starting to get a little bit better with pay structure as well as like safety of customer versus the employee.
Yeah. Now, obviously, this is just in our market. Not everyone's having the same experiences. There are some places that are not seeing a huge difference in pay. Some places are seeing less, even. That all depends on the market. But at least for where we're at in Pittsburgh, it definitely helped out a lot. So something else I wanted to bring up about the pay model is because we see the tip on the app that the customer gives us. I thought of it kind of odd that it's happening like that because for the past couple months or a year or so, if you guys follow the Doordash subreddit, and if you don't, that's fine. But basically, in the past year or so, everyone on the subreddit has been trying to get customers to tip in cash because how the old pay model was that the guaranteed amount that we get from DoorDash was the one you see on the app, and then the cash tip would be on top of that. So in theory, you make more money that way than if they tipped on the app. And now they changed the pay model over to the new one, where everything that you see on the app for the guarantee is what you're getting. That also includes the customer tip, which means that if people don't tip on the app and they leave a cash tip, the guarantee amount you're going to get for that order is going to be closer to that $2 range than it would be to, like, let's say a $10 or $12 order because they give you a tip. And people are going to decline those because they see, oh, a $2 order for Buffalo Wild Wings. Why would I pick up a $2 order from there? Whenever the guy might be at home trying to feed his family, he'll give you $15 in cash. You don't know that. And so that's kind of the issue that they've got upon themselves doing that, is that we spent the last year trying to tell them to tip in cash, and now we're telling them to tip on the app again. And it's just, I don't know.
It's confusing people is what it's
Yeah.
doing because they don't know whether or not they still should because there's also different markets. And I feel like whenever it comes to the subreddit, they don't tell exact market whenever they're making the comment. They're just saying, oh yeah, people don't tip in cash and it's screwing me. But at the same time, there should be like certain markets that have a subreddit for themselves. So it can be like, this one doesn't do the same thing as like what Pittsburgh does. Like North Carolina doesn't do what Pittsburgh does.
Yeah, San Francisco is way different culture and everything else than Los Angeles. They're in the same state,
Also, we will link the subreddit link down below in the description, as well as in the cards up in the corner, so that way you guys can find it quicker. If you aren't subscribed to it, you can go to it. It's free.
Yeah, I know this is kind of late in the video to be saying this, but if you heard squeaking, then that's the chairs we're sitting on because, we don't have nice fancy chairs like everyone else. So, sorry.
Excuse any squeaking that you've heard.
Squeaking, kids playing in the background.
Yeah. Washer going.
Yep.
One other thing would be to let us know down in the comments below if we do these type of videos where we talk over one that's already rolling, or if you guys would like us to just sit in front of the camera and use the microphone. What would you guys like to see from this? Do you like this better, or is there something else that you can help us with making this channel a little bit better, since we never really did ask that? Or do you guys miss Michael's like sit down and chat with me about things like that, because we can get back into that kind of stuff?
Everyone loved my rant about Lyft's Express Drive that is, clearly
outdated.
Well, one, outdated, and two, the most viewed video on our channel. The most viewed video on our channel by far. So, not sure why. People love seeing someone sitting in the car complaining for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that video is very outdated as it is, and I love how people still go back to it and they complain about the fact that it's no longer like that. It's like, well, yeah, we made an update video. I feel like what we should have done was linked it in the card. That's our mistake. So we will definitely be fixing all of this kind of stuff. We're getting back into it. We really enjoyed making these videos. It was something to do, and it was just something to help pass time. One of the next few videos that are going to be coming out is going to be what happened to us, why we didn't make it doing all these rideshare. Like other people, we were looking on the Reddit for like Uber Eats and DoorDash and Postmates, and everybody else was making it and we weren't. But whenever you take into consideration what was going on at that time, then you'll understand a little bit better. You'll probably still say, well, why was it like that? But it's what we went through. We're far above that now. Like, we've come up a lot from where we were at that point. We're a lot happier where we're at. So, with that being said, just remember that everybody's going through something different in life, and you can't always make it the same way other people can.
Yeah.
We tried, and we tried our hardest, both of us together, and it couldn't happen. And now we're actually able to get places with doing these jobs. So, with that being said, I think that will be the end of this little TED Talk.
Thank you for enjoying our little TED Talk. If you'd like to see more, please be sure to
comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, also leave a comment down below if you guys have done DoorDash recently with a new pay model, and share your experiences and how it's doing in your market. If you like it, if you don't like it,
How did it compare to, if you're an old DoorDasher, also comment below and tell us how you like it now versus before. Maybe you can share some experiences that we've had.
And if you have stopped recently, does this change make you want to get back into doing it?
Yeah, just answer what you want. Let us know what you guys think and what also you guys would like to see from this channel. Do you like this, or do you like how we used to do things? Because we're willing to accommodate to what people like, because we want to make the channel better.
Mm-hmm.